Well, hey guys. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Henry Lonstein. I am a pre-med student here at Gordon, preparing to attend grad school at Harvard this fall, and I volunteer at the local puppy shelter in my free time. For those of you who do know me, keep quiet. You don't gotta tell the others. Like I said, my name is Henry, and it's truly an honor to be standing here in front of you all tonight reflecting on my time here at Gordon. I have to thank Corey North for originally asking me to speak tonight. I don't know what came upon our chapel staff that made them suggest I should be given a microphone, but nevertheless, here we are. After Corey had asked me to speak, I sat down at my desk to begin preparing, which was actually quite difficult. The hard part wasn't actually writing the speech or coming up with any memories to share. The hard part was actually spelling baccalaureate. It's a lot of syllables. If I'm being completely honest with you, until about a week ago, I didn't even know what the word meant. And so for the first and final time in my college career, I decided to do some research. And what I found is this, that baccalaureate literally just means bachelor's degree. It's simple enough. I was hoping for more, but it's simple. And obviously, in this context, it's more of a celebration service for those of us who are receiving our degrees. And that's great, don't get me wrong. After I informed myself on what baccalaureate was, I was actually pretty excited about it. But I can assure you I'm not going to stand before you and go on about how cool my degree is. I'm incredibly grateful to tell you that what I'm leaving Gordon with is far more valuable than the paper that I'll receive tomorrow. So with that said, I'd like to offer to you the 3 biggest lessons that I learned during my time here at Gordon. These are not the only things I learned. My parents would be quite upset with me if they learned that I only knew 3 things in my 4 years here. But even if these were the only 3 things that I learned, they would make my time here well worth it. These lessons are unique and they're personal to me, but my hope is that they might offer you some sort of insight as you carry into your next season of life. And so lesson number 1 is that anything worth doing is worth doing your best. Or, as one of my best friends likes to put it, how you do anything is how you do everything. Excellence is not about perfection. It is about intention. Whether you're writing a paper, helping a classmate, or volunteering at the puppy shelter, how you do it matters. And it's not about impressing people. It's about becoming the kind of person who consistently gives their best, because that's what shapes you. I'm reminded of how before God had asked David to be king, he first asked him to be a shepherd. And now, why is that? It's so that David could prove faithful in the small things, like tending sheep, so that when larger responsibilities came, he would steward them well. In the same way, the little things that we do today, even if they seem insignificant, prepare us for the greater challenges and opportunities ahead. How we handle the small things matters because they're shaping who we become. Lesson number 2 is that obedience is its own reward. There's this story about a stone cutter. That's somebody who cuts stones. And he strikes a rock with a hammer every single day. And day after day, nothing happens. 100 strikes, and not a dent in the rock. But on the 101st strike, the rock splits in 2. Not because of the strength of the final strike, but because of all the strikes that came before it. Splitting the rock did not teach the stone cutter anything. Hitting it 100 times consistently before it split taught him everything. And so in our walk with God, we often strive for heaven, and we strive for blessings and breakthroughs. But my friends, heaven is not the reward. Walking with Jesus is the reward. And until that is enough for you, nothing else ever will be. Obedience itself is a reward, not because of what we get from it, but because of the one we walk through with it. Lesson number 3. This one's my favorite. And if you know me, then you have heard me say this before. But it's that every day is a great day to have a great day. I have this friend, just the one friend. And every time we walk outside together, we look up into the sky and we say, wow, this might be the most beautiful day of the year. We've said that on rainy and windy days. We've said it on snowy and freezing days. And part of me knows that we said it sarcastically. But part of me also knows that we meant it. Because sometimes when we said that the day was beautiful, we weren't talking about the weather at all. The beauty of a day is shaped by your perspective on it. And you never know when you will wake up and have the greatest day of your life. So why not be ready for it every day? I know I said earlier that tonight, this baccalaureate, is supposed to be a celebration of us receiving our degrees. But to be completely honest with you, I think my degree is the last thing that I will be celebrating this weekend. The lessons that I have learned and that I've shared aren't ones that I just came up with on my own. They were taught to me by the people that I love most in a place that I've come to call my second home. And so sure, the degree is a reward. And to some, it is something to treasure. And one day, that treasure will hang in a fancy frame on the wall of a house that probably hasn't even been built yet. But for me, my treasure is sitting about 20 rows back on the left-hand side. My treasure is staying one more night in Tavilla so that we can have a final day together. My treasure met me at the track every day at 3:15 for practice. My treasure cheers way too loud when the Tennessee Volunteers win a game. My treasure has never once declined a late-night Taco Bell run. My treasure is constantly thinking of the next prank that he is going to pull. My treasure never fails to correct my Spanish. Are you crying, dude? I love you, I love you, I love you. My treasure always has a good story to tell, even if he shares way too much. These are the treasures that I will carry with me far beyond tomorrow. And so tonight, as we stand here, or I guess sit here, some of us exhausted, some of us excited, and some a little scared, let's not mistake this milestone for the finish line. Let's give thanks for the privilege of being stretched and challenged in pursuit of something meaningful. The degree is a symbol, but the journey was always the reward. Thank you.